Hello everyone, PaperSpock here. We are going right into episode 3 of Talos Principle. Been about a day since I recorded, so I'm a little less fresh than I was last time. There's also a short scene that I accidentally triggered. I apologize for that. Just going to double check. Yep, we are recording and my volume is on. Because it seems like I needed to go through a portal in order to save, so I went through a portal in order to save. And it gave me some voice text. 2, where's 3? 3 was this 3? Yes, it was. Okay, on to 4. Okay. We're gonna just be sure nothing weird's going on here. Okay. Progress REPL.eml from Nadius Sarabi to Ian mailing list. Subject Progress Report 1. Hi all, everything's been moved to the EL facility. I know it's been sad to leave the good old Jeff building behind, but it makes sense, it's sense for us to be on site, especially as there may be severe power outages in the coming weeks. Arcadie's team are already working, but you really don't need to worry about the teams getting in each other's way. The facility is genuinely humongous. Let's get this show on the road. Okay. Huh. So this is broken up a little. I guess I'm going to have to open the website again for hexadecimal to text and talk us through this as we do this. Hex to text. Okay. So 4C4946. 4C4946. Then we've got 45, 45, 20, 55. I'm chunking in threes right now. That's good. 48, 20, 46. Don't feel like I'm always able to do this, but when I can, it's great. Okay, 40, 20, 46 slash, okay. 49, 4E, 44. 49, 4E, 44. And 53, 20. 53, 20. 41. Then we have run. Then we have 20, 57. 41, 59. The last 4 letters may be something different. Okay. Life finds a way. Okay. Okay, so that is, of course, from Jurassic Park. And need to find my little notepad. And here we go. So this is A004. What's the email again? The email was progress. REPL1. Or just REPL? R-E-P-L? Or is it R-E-P-L or 1? Probably 1. So that's just a Jurassic Park reference. Jurassic Park's reference. Jurassic Park? No, Jurassic Park reference. We'll look at this again, but yeah, they're leaving the Jeff building behind. Okay, mail error .dat. Oh, they're doing it to us again. Oh, they're doing it to us again. They're doing it so much. No. No, no, and it's from Arcadie to 504 recipients. I'll keep this short. You all know me, so you know what so you know that I know what I'm talking about. I realize you're all meant I I realize that you're all working on projects meant to somehow avert something to find a solution. I believe that preserve the non-biological components of, not in terms of, immediately. You'll find the details of my proposal in the attachment. The short version is global undertaking. Okay, so my initial thought is this is is this a situation with society being doomed, and they're like, okay, we're gonna make everyone into virtual versions of themselves or something. Um, that's the initial vibe this is giving off, but we'll see. Okay, now we've got... I wish I could screenshot this and had a good, what are they called? OCR? Optical Character Reader? Yeah, I think that's it. Because I don't like typing these in. And I think they're probably interesting for lore. But I don't know that they're going to have a use in some puzzle. But I feel compelled to. Uh, Sort of thing where it's easy enough to do. But let me see if there's a online OCR. Okay. Eh. Just looking for something where I can copy paste it in quick. Ah, I guess I'm gonna type it all in. And please feel free to skip ahead when I'm doing this. Uh, because I can't imagine this is the most compelling stuff. If you're looking for background noise, if you're looking for the PaperSpock reads numbers to himself ASMR, you'll get a fair share of that. But otherwise, please do skip ahead. And oh, okay. Now, okay. So 46. So first the email address, 46 6F, and then 72. What do those convert to? 4. Okay. 2C. 2C. 20. 62. Okay, let's convert. 4 comma B. Okay. Four comma B. Now let's go back in. Oh, let's just keep typing. To 504 recipients. That probably doesn't count as hexadecimal. So 65, 68, 6F. 65, 68, 6F. Okay, let's see if that continues in a rational way. Or behold, oh, is what it's going to say. Okay. 6F. 6C, 64. 2C, 2049. 2C, 2049. 2063. 72. 65. 61. 74. 65. 20. 6E. 65. 77. 20. 68. 65. 61, I think, was next. 76. Then 65. Okay, for behold, let's see. For behold, I create new okay, so new heavens and new earths, or something like that, is what I'm expecting it to say. 65. Heavens. There quite are a lot of these. So 46. 6F. 72, 2C. 2060. Oh no. 2C? 2C20. 62, not 60. Okay. Then 65, 68. 6F, 6C. Okay, 6F, 6C. 64. 2C. 20, 49. 20, 63. I'm gonna do a check to see if I'm still making sense. What? Huh? Okay. 46, 6F, 72, 2C. It's repeating. Guess I didn't mistype that. Okay. Let's see. 46, 6F, 72. Okay. That changes. I hate this. I don't like doing this. Okay. How do I want to approach this? Let's see. 63. Okay. 63. 72. 65. 61. 74. 65. 20. 6E. 65. Wait, no, where was 6E? 6E. 65. 77. 20, 68, 65, 61, 76, 65. If I go down to row 4, okay. We're going to so 46 is where the break is. So we're going to start a new line at 46. Try to convert it. I don't like that. The editor doesn't like that I'm using. Okay, though, we can go back to 63 here. And convert. Okay, after then we'll pick up where we left off. Okay, 76, 65, so no. 76, 66. Hmm. Okay, 6E, 73. 6E, 73. 20, 61. 6E. 64. 61, 6E. Or then we've got a 20, a 61, a 20, a 61. Okay. 26E. 20 is 6E. Uh, 20, 61, 20. 20, 61, 20. Where's the... I'm going to convert what I have. And, You know, I'm going to just make a note that this has been truncated. And that way, if I decide I need the exact stuff, I'll go back for this later. Because this is just getting a little much for what I'm wanting to do here. If I had 2 monitors and I could type them fast, then sure. Maybe I'll go back and take photographs, but no. No, no, no. Why are you doing this again? Like if there's some grand puzzle hidden in converting hexadecimal. I don't know. Stratton of Stageria on Beginnings, fragment. It is the grave error of many philosophers, not only of the Athenian schools, but also of many others, that they begin not with observation of the cosmos as it surrounds us, but with a conclusion already in mind. And often that conclusion is that the world was created ideal, and mankind itself the greatest creation of the gods. Yet neither the world nor the gods owe mankind perfection. It is arrogance itself to presume so, and contrary to all the methods of philosophy. The honest philosopher seeks only the truth, even if it bears no comfort, and he must begin by assuming, as Socrates said, that all he knows is that he knows nothing. Okay, we're gonna try to convert this until I get the idea of what it is, because I am still curious enough that I will do that, as annoyed as I have gotten. So beginnings, beginnings.txt. Okay, back at the hexadecimal typing mines. This really would be, if I had 2 monitors, it wouldn't be great, but it would be a lot more manageable. 74, 68, 65, 20, 75, 20, 75, 6E, 65, 6E, 65, 78, 61, 6D, 69, 60, then 65, 64, 20. Then 6C, 69, 66, 65, 20, 69, 73, 20, no, I typed 63, 73, 20, 6E. Okay, let's convert what I have so far. The unexamined life is N, so I think that's, can't remember the exact quote, but I think that's Socrates or Plato or Aristotle. I think it's Socrates. I think the quote is, the unexamined life is not worth living, but I'm not sure. I guess we'll continue to find out, because I'm... you know, I could just look up the quote. That is something I could do. But 73, 20, 6E. 6F, 74. F74. 20, 77, 6F. 72, 74, 68, 26C, 69, 76, 69 again, 6E, 67. Okie dokie. Okay, I had it right. The unexamined life is not worth living. Okay, now we can play the game some. This has been 20 minutes. Oh no. Oh no. I think maybe I shouldn't keep doing that. That is a lot of time for you to be sitting there waiting. Um, aha! We escaped. Now we can walk up the wall. And, hmm, interesting. I don't know what this gets us. I'm not sure this gets us anything. Yeah, we can jump over there, but I think this is closed to us after we unlock. No, no. Oh, can we parkour that? Okay, if you're here for the game, oh, you are instead getting Spock reads numbers ASMR and Spock does parkour simulator. Oop. Oh, I totally could make that. I don't know if I can make the next jump. Oh, no, I just need to. What was that? What was that sound? What? Hell yes.
Behold, I am Elohim, and I speak unto the darkness. Be gone.
Huh?
Excess data cleared.
The heck? Did the computer change any? Okay, so the chances that, that this are a simulation have gone up considerably. Oh. Now the question is what manner of simulation? Oh, hey, fun little trip we can go on. Let's jump down here. Oh, that seems maybe not safe. Let's go for it. Yeah, I didn't think that'd work out for us. Now let's keep going, keep looking. If we can find that thing again, or did the level geometry change on us? Was that the level geometry changing on us when the weird stuff happened, or I'm just bad at pathfinding? That is what I should have assumed, is that I'm just bad at pathfinding. Because I am not the best at pathfinding. This is something that is true. Now. Darn it. Okay. Parkour. Why do I keep doing parkour? Because I find the secrets they don't want me to find by doing parkour. No. And they clearly made it so you can do parkour here. Like, you wouldn't put in this level geometry if you didn't want the player to do parkour. So, parkour is definitely... how do I don't want to overshoot it, but I'm undershooting it now. I did it! Okay. Now, where did this get me? All this jumping, where did it get me? Okay. Oh. Oh, that buzz was the wall buzzing. Okay, so now we're gonna go over here and try to jump across. I don't like how well this is working. What is that up there? Can I zoom in at all? Can I zoom in at all? Can I zoom in at all? Ugh. Okay, I can probably jump over here. No! Okay, but if I did that, I could have gotten over there. Could have gotten... Okay, let's look at this QR code. Anyone reads this, the trick is seeing the assumptions you're making about the mechanics and reassessing them. Good luck. Name function error. That is my quintessential puzzle game tip to people who are stuck in a puzzle game, is re-examine your assumptions. Because usually there's some assumption you've run into that is preventing you from winning. Are we gonna keep trying to do parkour? You bet your ass we're gonna keep trying to do parkour. At least once. Well, let's see if I'm even walking down the right wall to do parkour. Is it over here? No. Maybe we aren't doing parkour. Excuse me. I do like the clear sign that this is a, I do like that there was a clear sign that, yes, this game is a simulation. Okay, we're just gonna do a level. I'm pretty lost. Above all that. You know, that's a pretty good looking sky for a game that has an HD remaster by now. Maybe it's just like static in some kind of way. But it looks good. You're just looking. The tree, a little less good. Not bad. Just like, you know, I can tell that's a tree from an older game. The sky maybe looks a little flat. Maybe it looks a little like I'm looking at a photograph of the sky rather than sky in a game. Ooh, lasers! Oh, well, what did I just... What's going on? Oh, that doesn't kill me. Okay, good to know. Oh, that does... I can block it, but it doesn't kill me. I don't feel like that's good for me, probably. We'll find out what these lasers do. So I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong way back. First episode when I was like, my preconception of this game is it's a game about pointing lasers at things. It's at least partially that. Above it all, okay. Where are we going to direct the laser? Don't understand what I'm doing here. Oh, okay, that would be something we could redirect. That is a red laser. So we're gonna take the red laser source, connect it to that. And then we're gonna... Hooray! Aha! Okay, we're gonna... Laser 1 to laser 2. And that is going to open up the door, I think. Yay! 8 connections to win a prize. Hooray! Hooray! Okay. That's good. Understand the laser a little better now. Okay, so we've beaten this level. There's nothing... Oh, yes, there is. Okay, I was like, where's the signpost saying that we've beaten it? Oh... This is feeling a little more Portal-like. By which I mean... There's areas that are like the outside of levels in Portal where, like, you see where the Rat Man lives, or whatever his name was. There's some guy in the vents writing stuff on the walls. I think he was called the Rat Man or something eventually. It makes sense. He's, like, packing stuff away like a pack rat. Is this the one I already just did? No, it's a new one. Cool. Push it further. Yes, let's push ourselves further through the wall. Okay, so we're gonna need a laser. We've got 2 laser redistributors over there. But how do we get to them? Come on! Okay, okay, we just need to walk around. Oh, where's our redistributors? And we go through a fence. Let's see. Let's see. Aha. Okay. Maybe if we... That's thing number 1, that's thing number 2. Okay, it cannot go through a fence. Unfortunate. So instead, we have to go around and have, yay! And then we can, oop, want to go around, corner, somewhere good. Where are we trying to get it again? I have forgotten. Oh, the good old Buzz. Buzzworthy Buzz. Okay, so we really need to get it around here. Yeah, I think... Fair enough, okay. Yes, this is gonna work. And we are home free. Okay. Good to have that out of the way. I don't know what this is going to be for, but I'm curious. Branch it out. Ooh, branch it out. You're going to have one laser that splits into multiple lasers? Is that what's going to happen? We will see. Oh! Well, this feels like a good configuration. It feels like things are being taken care of. However, however, that one isn't. Okay. Very well. Oh, can I jump up and... What if we tried to get something to target that up there? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Connect that. We're going to connect that. Connect that. And we're going to connect that up there. Hooray! Wow. That was pretty easy. Oh, there's a fan? There's a fan somewhere I can do stuff with? That is awesome to know. Where's our... There was at least one more symbol. I apologize for the little bit of lag we're getting right now. Oh ho, okay, so 3 of them are over this way. There's a Z or an S. Tetramino. Oh, there it is. Don't cross the streams. I have never seen Ghostbusters, but my memory is that is Ghostbusters. So, we will see. We will see what happens here. Okay, so what's the setup? What am I trying to do? So we want that red thing. Oh? This goes here. Can we make it go all the way around? Is that what we're gonna do? I don't know that we can do that, but I think we would need an extra one. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Aha! I think if we... heck. What can we do here? If we do it from this side. We need something that lets the red in. Oh, maybe. Maybe this'll work. Maybe that creates a pocket we can connect the reds in. Yes! Hooray! Okay, so this world was pretty easy, all things considered. I don't know where the star is. I'm not sold on looking for the stars yet, but that is cool that we have beat this level, except for the star. Oh, what is this gonna be?
The answer that came to me again and again was play. Every human society in recorded history has games. We don't just solve problems out of necessity. We do it for fun. Even as adults. Leave a human being alone with a knotted rope, and they will unravel it. Leave a human being alone with blocks, and they will build something. Games are part of what makes us human. We see the world as a mystery, a puzzle, because we've always been a species of problem solvers.
Okay, and is that what's going on here? Is this a game that was created for the purpose of us trying to knot it? You know, I was a little like that when I was trying to do the parkour. So I expect this to sink down into the ground for me to be upset. Again, except I won't be upset because I know it's coming. But, well, I'll be a little upset. I'm hoping something interesting happens this time compared to last time. Ooh. Hey, I did that pretty smooth. I have unlocked a cube. Goodbye, cube. Yay, it's a cube. Do I get to play with the cube, though? No, it's gonna sink down to the ground. No! Let me jump on this platform and ride down it at least. No, give me my cube back! Okay. Maybe there's a basement I can go down to and reach it. I'm not sure how likely that seems, I'll be honest. Okay, so we've completed level 4. Look around a little. It really grinds my gears. Level 2, that's level 1. Where are the other doors to? There was one door I could do interesting stuff with. I don't quite recall it. Oh? Star door? Oh. That is interesting. And there's extra pieces in... Oh, we're gonna need the stars, aren't we? I think this needed a star to open in the first place. That's dreadful. Dreadful, I tell you. And then we're probably gonna get a hammer where we can go in there. Find something else. Okay, let's progress through the levels normally, and then go back eventually if we don't find all the stars, which I don't think we will. But we might gain information that is useful to getting them in later levels, so you stick around too long. Oh, huh. This is Rainy World. Okay. This is just our normal little session. el.html, AICitizenship.html, and Athena8.txt. EL, short for Extended Lifespan, is a groundbreaking initiative by 7 leading universities to create the world's most stable and most durable supercomputer. With its custom-made hardware, bomb-proof casing, and near-inexhaustible hydroelectric power supply, EL represents a unique step forward in the evolution of human technology. The brainchild of Nobel Prize nominee Dr. Arkady Chernyshevsky, EL will... Links. Download press kit. Meet the team. Apply. Contact. Okay. AI citizenship. Reconsider issue 199. Profile Alexandra Drennan. Once a true artificial intelligence has been created, the issue of citizenship is going to come up. If we acknowledge that the AI has all the abilities of a human brain, should it not be considered a citizen? Is it not, in the legal sense of the word, a person, and thus a potential citizen? But where do you draw the line? Some people will object. Will the great apes become citizens? Elephants? Whales? The more intelligent parrot species? It's crazy, they will say. I would remind those people that we live in a society in which a corporation, as abstract an entity as one could imagine, is considered a person. So it's not like there is no precedent for a non-human being a person. At least, an artificial intelligence is an actual thinking being, not just a business arrangement. But perhaps we do need to question the definition of personhood. Increasing amounts of evidence regarding the intelligence of elephants or the existence of culture among whales, for example, could be a sign that we need to answer some difficult questions. Who better to debate these with than the young genius who revolutionized the... And I think I remember her getting in trouble somewhere in a class and then was upset, like, this is why I almost quit. Because it has been a couple days, but that's what I think I remember. And we do have a sizable archive we can peek back in. You must consider these riddles, the Sphinx said, and tell me the riddle that I did not reveal. The Sphinx smiled, the gears in her jaw creaking, her teeth a nightmare of rust. Her left eye flickered, but none of its terror was diminished. The ruins were silent. In the error, I think, she finally said, that the riddle you did not reveal is this. Why do these riddles exist in the first place? Why do these curious automatons, these mute children of Hephaestus, behave as they do, forcing me to devise each intricate solutions? Each is a riddle, but their greater riddle is their purpose. The Sphinx did not answer. Her eye was lifeless now. Athena removed it from its socket, knowing that its power would aid her, yet feeling also a deep sorrow at the passing of this fearful creature. Huh. Interesting. Now, this is good. This is good stuff. I don't like this being a rainy place, though. Oh, there's so many. There's... Oh? Cube, cube, cube. Cube bucks. Maybe it inserts them into... Maybe I couldn't have done the laser levels if I hadn't done that stuff first. Maybe just by doing them in order, I'm happening to not get walled. Maybe you can't just, like, randomly do them haphazardly. Maybe that's it. Oh, what are you? The more I converse with these terminals, the more I wonder what role they play in this contraption. How do you tell friend from foe when no obvious lines are drawn between the two? Okay. Aha.
I was in school when I first read about the Talos principle. I think it disturbed me at the time, made me hyper aware of my body as a physical object, the material reality of the brain. Ideas that made me uncomfortable at first, but I think in the long run, helped me understand how frail human beings are and how precious. It's not a comforting way of thinking about the world, but I'd rather face the truth than lie to myself.
Okay. AlicePrinciple.txt. Whether it is true that Talos constructed the giant Talos, or as others say, he was the creation of Hephaestus, what we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze and had but one vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver, and others assert was, of course, such flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man. He moved of his own volition. He spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If, then, a machine may have all the properties of a man and act as a man, while driven only by ingenious plan of its construction and the interaction of its materials according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that a man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics, yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood. Yeah, that was good to quickly revisit. Don't like how dreary this one world is. Okay, we've got companion cubes. Hexahedron. Hexahedron? What? Okay. How far can I jump from? Why is it called a hexahedron? No, I can't jump all the way there. Okay. It looks like a tetrahedron. Or okay, okay, okay. I understand now. Cubes have 6 sides. Silly me. So what are we gonna do with it? Are we gonna climb over the wall? Is that what we're gonna do? Ah, fairy companion cube. Okie dokie. No, 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 no. Hey, kill the cube instead of me. Okay, you don't want to kill the cube. That's good. Oh, I've desynced them, perhaps. So if I sit over here, I can use the desync to my advantage. And we are reading these. Epitaph, child. I thought I could get away with it. I really thought I could get away with it. Things to do with 2 boxes. Oh, there are so many here. A powerful device fashioned by the designer. What's a hexahedron? A cube. The edges are beveled. That makes it a decahedron. I was wondering when I was going through when I was thinking like, oh, this is a cube. What is hex about a cube before I thought of, 6 faces. I was like, maybe the bevels make it make it hex somehow. But now I see, someone was thinking of that, but in a slightly better way than I was. You forget the indents. With the indents, it's like a super polyhedron. But the convex hull is a decahedron. Topic closed. Wrong. Oh boy. People sure like to argue at that wall. Oh, did I see something through the wall? Feel like something in the wall. Let me see through it. Oh well. Okay, we can't do that. We know what we can do, though. We can grab our friendly companion hexahedron, put it there. I like the name of the level, though. Things to do with 2 hexahedrons. Should it be hexahedra? Eh. Maybe it did say hexahedra. Maybe I'm being silly. Okay. Oh, no you don't. Okay, anything else we can do in this corner? Don't think so. Okay, have the, okay, now we're safe to read. Epitaph. Child program. Codename Apis terminated here. Logic. Failed random memory test. Final memory dump. I try. Again. I cannot understand. I am not enough. Progeny programs. Error. RIP Apis. Okay. So we're going to wait for the desync again. Okay, that's probably enough of a desync. I'm going to stand over here. And we get through. We get through. I do not like the muddy colors. Like, it makes everything a little bit harder to process. And, like, I like my puzzles to have clear information. I fall into a red herring. See, I'm nervous of red herrings in this game now. Okay, good. You're bouncing around as I would hope. Let me see if there's an option for brightness, because this is kind of bothering me. Graphic options. Color options. Standard. Vivid. Apocalyptic. Noir. Hmm. Yeah, we're gonna see if Vivid helps any. Maybe a little? We'll see. Hmm. Like, I'm not sure what purpose this area serves. And it could just be that I'm, like, struggling to see in the dark. Was there a brightness option? No, no, no. I mean, I guess. No. No, no, no. Okay. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, this is pretty obviously. Yeah, okay. Cool. Not a cube, but let's be honest, it works the same. I do not understand why the designer chose to put such flaws in the world that it appears almost as if it were damaged, but I must believe there is a purpose here I cannot see. Oh? Sun's coming out? Okay, we can de-vivid things a little. Color options. Alright, I could have just like whoa! Well, they let you blow out your sorry about that, you're watching in the dark, but they let you blow out the colors to way beyond what I would have expected. Noted. Noted. Okay, we read that. Designer Faith. Hmm. I love how it's gotten not dark anymore. Okay, we just jump right on over. Okay, okay. Come home with me, Hexahedron. You can live together in the land of the... Goodbye. Okay, we have that statue. Is the next puzzle going to make the world even less cloudy, or is the rain going to just start up again of its own volition? I hope not. I don't want rain anymore. I mean, first, admittedly, I wanted the levels to look different, and this did look different, but it also made things hard to see. One little buzzer. I think something is very wrong. If you'd seen what I'd seen at the edges of the world, you'd wonder if it wasn't stretching and bursting at the seams. Hmm. Connector. You know? Oh. Thought maybe I could connect the, Oh, I need to handle you somehow. Oh, I don't die, but I don't like when I run into that thing. Okay. Well, this is going to be easy. I'm going to put this in your way, and then you're going to fill up, and I'm going to get the... Hey. Wasn't quite trivial, but I'd say pretty close to trivial. Oh, it's rainy over there. Don't be rainy again. We don't like this to be rainy. You mustn't cross the streams. You know you mustn't cross the streams, so... We said that before, we're saying it again. Oh, and we've... Oh, no, no. We didn't need to be rainy again. Okay, so there's a red thing there. Red and red. Can we do it the way we did it before? Yes. And then, let's take a look. And now, let's go ahead. Grab the hexahedron. It's kind of unusual how quickly I just decided to roll calling it a hexahedron, you know? We want to connect this to this, and we will set it on the hexahedron, and it probably works fine. Yep. Okay, also not bad at all. We're getting scarily close to opening the B door. You know that? Where's the exit? Okay, there we go. We can head off this way. We have not done this one, so we shall. Going over the fence. That is sure what's happening here. We're going over the fence. But, yeah, let's jump over the fence. And then see if we can get back. Yeah, we can. Nice. Okay, where is that connected to? Okay. Our target is there. What? Okay, I see. Try this again. How can we get that connecting? There are additional level elements that we can make use of. Okay, let's see what happens if we go here and then jump up here and then... Oh. Nope, doesn't work. What if we get it closer? Nope. Although... Let's run around the other way. Aha! Okay. I've got the solution. Honestly, still harder, but not too hard. I think this will work. Heck yeah. Oh, I can enter Area B now. It is quite tantalizing. I'm trying to figure out how it can be... Oh, no, 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 we didn't need another storm. I did not need you to storm, game. Friendly crossfire. Hmm, got a good number of things here. Feels like a different entrance. Two entrances to the same level? Is that really how this is? Ah, our friend Jammer. It's been too long. Okay. Hmm. Game has quite the array of effects. I'll give it that. What the heck am I gonna do here? Ah, heck. There's just a lot of things going on here. There is the Jammer. Okay, they're gonna say you need to find some ghost or something. Until I have discovered their resting place. Ah, I wish I knew what that meant. Okay, you're gonna move back and forth. Uh-huh, okay. Can't get close enough. If I do that one. Why can't I... What if I jam... I can't jam the... Oh, okay. Now I can do that. Get that out of the way. Okay, cool. Hey! See what's behind that, though. If I were hiding a star. Yes, this is where I would hide a star. Okay, good. Good, good. Where is the exit now? Okay. I think we might have gotten everything. I'm gonna exit and then look outside. Uh-oh. Terminal's ringing again. Ah, you have received a reply to your user support ticket. Yes, let's see it. Okay, so topic. Lost admin password. User basic account. Reply. To retain your personal data, please contact the network administrator and ask to be issued a new password. Otherwise, please delete your existing profile and create a new one. Mm, I think we've already... Didn't we already delete it? This is what happened? Okay, we can't create new admin account. Okay. You currently have basic account functionalities. Would you like to undertake the certification process again to achieve a preferable outcome? Yes. The issue with denial will be appended to your user profile. Further attempts to overwrite certification results will be logged. You will receive a notification if your attention is required. Okay, I guess we're going to get messaged about trying to do that again. I'm gonna assume we're done here. And we're gonna look around a little bit. Okay, just level 6 and 7 left. The standard kit here, standard set. Excuse me, I got a little bit of hiccups there. Ah, I wanted to steal them back. They didn't let me. It did not. So I wanna... I think I want 6... Okay. We got one of the 2 stars, but not all the stars. Okay. Let's look at the levels. Laser, laser box, laser. And... I should be able to complete these standard things with the standard kit. We're gonna do area 6.
Long ago, I shaped these lands according to the purpose of the hidden words. Thus, all things have meaning, where before was only chaos. Know that, and have faith.
Okay, reading our emails, by which I mean our lore documents. lol.eml. From J.E. Harrison to Nomi77. Ever since we moved to the new site, I feel funny. No, not in that way. Just, I feel like I'm about to start laughing at random. It's probably shock, right? An inability to deal with reality? Or maybe it's just that we're working in this insane place with the insane technology on this insane project, and so I feel like a genuine scientist. Stand aside, mortals. We will create life by the power of science. I mentioned this to Alex, and she got me a pair of fake glasses. You can't be a mad scientist without glasses, she said. Even Ian Malcolm had glasses. And I pointed to EL and said, life, finds a way. Maybe you had to be there. That is the exact thing that got, put in the other document, by the way, with the hex codes. Maybe you had to be there. J.E. Harrison, Institute for Applied Pneumatics. Any emails sent from this address are considered confidential. Sharing or forwarding without permission may result in prosecution by the enraged spirit of Jeff Goldblum. Cicero.text. Okay, nothing to worry about in terms of... Well, maybe... that's probably not hex code. Though, yeah, most of them have not started with 4s. Shall the industrious husbandman then plant trees, the fruit of which he shall never see? And shall not the great man found laws, institutions, and a republic? What does the procreation of children imply, and our care to continue our names, and our adoptions, and our scrupulous exactness in drawing up wills, and the inscriptions on monuments, and... Angyrix? I'm gonna look that one up. Okay. A public speech or published text in praise of someone or something.
Panegyric.
Panegyric. Okay. I don't know if you heard Google just read it off to me, but if so, hey there, Google. dictionary pronunciation. You just guest starred on my stream. Panegyric. Okay. Where were we? But, okay. Okay, what does the procreation of children imply, and our care to continue our names, and our adoptions, and our scrupulous exactness in drawing up wills, and the inscriptions on monuments, and panegyrics, but that our thoughts run on futurity, cannot retrieve Tusculan disputations? What do you imagine that so many and such great men of our republic who have sacrificed their lives for its good expected? Do you believe that they thought that their names should not continue beyond their lives? None ever encountered death for their country but under a firm persuasion of immortality. Themistocles might have lived at his ease. So might Epaminondas? And not to look abroad and among the ancients for instances, so might I myself. But somehow or other there clings to our minds a certain presage of future ages, and this both exists most firmly and appears most clearly in men of the loftiest genius and greatest souls. Take away this, and who would be so mad as to spend his life amidst toils and dangers? Okay, chatbots. Okay. Jenny77 and Nigel Pajamas. Chatbots are becoming increasingly sophisticated. True, but hardly relevant to this discussion. Are you sure? How do you know that I'm not a bot? Oh, Sam Schwartz. Don't be ridiculous. I'm not ridiculous. Honestly, how would you know? Vegan Warrior. Haha, troll. Jenny77. I'm not a troll. Yeah, right. Is there anything I've written so far that could not be written by a bot? I respond to simple insults like ridiculous and troll with very basic negations. And I detected that none of you use proper orthography, so I also avoided capitalization. What's the capital of France? Paris. Even the simplest script could pull that info from the net. Nigel Pajamas. What's the capital of Croatia? Jenny. Zagreb. Nigel. Okay, she's a bot, lol. I'm not a bot. I'm European. We learn these things in school. Sam Schwartz. I have seen you in this chat room many times. Sam Schwartz. Bots can't participate in discussions. At best, they can interject random warriors. Sam is right. Stop trolling. Vegan warrior. Sam is a bot. Oh, I'm not a bot. I'm European. Reminds me of. So, there is an old YouTube video that I think is called Cleverbot versus Cleverbot, and Cleverbot was, I believe, this program that made use of just sort of Markov chains from other users who had talked into it. I don't know what moderation they used. I think it probably still exists. But anyway, they got two clever bots talking to each other, and then had these 3D models and voices that they put to them, and they had them talk back and forth. And there's some amazing lines in that which are drilled into my brain, like, I'm not a robot, I'm a unicorn. Oh. And I'm not going to get it right, but then there's another one where one says, "What is God to you?" And then the other says, "Not everything." And then the first one, I think, switches to, but not everything could also be something, which is therefore not nothing. And I'm like, this is awesome. It's just regurgitations of conversations people had had with regurgitations of conversation, but even so, that amuses me to no end. Ah, it's a red light. Oh, that is an intense red light. Like, I am impressed how much it feels like it hurts my eyes, even though, like, an image displayed on a monitor I don't think is able to actually do that, but like, whoa, I feel like I'm looking into the sun when I do that. That is truly incredible. Uh, but anyway, we are going to go and explore along this way. We're going to have to connect stuff with lasers, I'm sure. There we go. And we've got this. And where is the receptacle for it? This. And that's easy. That's easy. We're going to open this, no problem. Means that's not really the puzzle. Those things are going to disrupt my laser. What other ways are there in? No, that's not a way. I don't know where I'm going. So that is an issue. Don't know where I'm headed. Okay, we have a jammer. That is a good thing to have. I don't understand what I'm going to do with it just yet. But we will see. Okay, we can keep that in place. I wish I knew what I should... Okay, let's use this to open the door for us. I'm just kind of wandering around hoping I find elements that I think work well together. Ah, another connector. What shall we do? Okay, there's the red light. Where's the red light source? Ah, this level's big, and I have a... Ah, now we get another element? Are you kidding me? Okay, let's get all things from this segment into this segment. I mean, there is third-person mode. Maybe I would understand this better in third-person mode. I don't know. I guess we could connect to that and then have just a very... that doesn't seem very plausible. Okay, the fact that this is zooming back and forth in here implies to me we're gonna have to shoot through this window. I do want to see if I can die on those things sometimes. I see they can stun me, but if I just keep bumping into them, do they just push me out of the way, or there's something more interesting that happens? So if I take this, I'm just gonna get, like, pulled away, right? This is gonna give me the same old, isn't it? I wonder how I trigger the tips. My brain's spatial just doesn't like such big levels here. Because I grab it and the door's gonna slam shut, right? Yep. Well, that was an idea. Not a bad idea. Not one that really worked for me. Oh, wow. That is intense. Like a sun reflection, but oh my gosh. So here we go. And this thing has no interesting stuff left in it, because I took it already. Yeah, I grabbed stuff out of here. Is there anything left in this part of the level? Well, this part of the level is quite expansive. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I just have a trouble making a mental map of this. Oh. Okay, we're gonna see if this... I don't think you kill me, actually. Oh, you do, okay. Cool. I wanted a level reset anyway because I was getting disoriented. See what the level's name is again. We're gonna fully exit and then re-enter. A door too far. Whatever could that mean? Okay, laser redirector friend. I don't think we can... Oh! What if we got the jammer? Then we can move the laser redirector. Okay, I've got a new idea. Don't know if it's the best idea, but it is an idea. Okay. I am feeling a little more clever this time around. But nothing in here. Okay. Gonna grab you. Can't get up that way. Oh, there's some stuff over there. Yeah, let's head over there. Where's the laser coming from? Oh. It's on the other side here. Uh-huh. So if I get over here... and use the jammer on that bot. Hooray! Hopefully this is it. What do you mean there's another block now? What do you mean? Just finally the level end? I don't like this level. I don't even know. I mean... yes. Guess we can take you and redirect you to that. Okay. Show me the way. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I don't understand. I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to do something with these blocks. I don't get it. My poor brain. My poor little brain. My poor sleepy, tired little brain. Earlier I was just zooming through levels, but now they've got this level that's like... big enough that I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? And I don't know. I feel like I'm just moving around elements randomly within a element mover puzzle type dealio. I'm not saying words well. I understand I'm not saying words well. Okay, so we can zoom. Okay, we've got to have something that's like, I guess here. Guess I can go across that way. So what is, if I had an additional laser, that would like save the day. Because this can't be moved, right? Wait a second. What happens if we do this? No! I thought I was so clever, too. I really thought I was clever. I was like, I can block this open. The magic of stuff. Oof. Oh, what I can do, though... Let's take that... we'll go back around. No! How do we open this door? Okay, I don't see how we open this door. But I think we have to find a way to open that door. Where is our jammer? How did we get our jammer trapped there? Oh, I feel like I'm playing that puzzle with the boat and there's like a fox and a chicken and grain. You put the chicken and the fox in there, then the chicken gets eaten, the chicken and the grain, you're in trouble. So you have to have you have some limitation on how many things you can fit in the boat. Ah, this is confusing me. How did I don't even remember how my jammer got over there. That's not a good thing. Not a good thing to not remember that. And oh, this almost makes me want to... Is there a map button? Can I press M? Can I get a map? No, I sure can't. Oh, I feel like I'm being held hostage by this level. So let me stop, clear my head a moment. Let's listen to an audio log.
I was in school when I first read about the Talos principle. I think it disturbed me at the time, made me hyper-aware of my body as a physical object, the material reality of the brain. Ideas that made me uncomfortable at first, but I think in the long run, helped me understand how frail human beings are, and how precious. It's not a comforting way of thinking about the world, but I'd rather face the truth than lie to myself.
Hmm. Oh. I just want to know how to open this door. Is there a laser I can shoot from the other side here? Probably... Yes, yes, actually. Okay. Okay. We are going to go ahead, open that door. Okay, not do it that way, but, you know. We're gonna get it. We just need a moment. Okay. We've got it. We need to... Oh, no, no. Okay, we need to block the ball with the companion cube. By which I mean the hexahedron. I don't think giving it a hat is what we need to do. This, though... No, no, no. No, 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 no. Okay, like so. See if we can retract it now. Okay, now we can escape with our jammer intact. And that will let us do something cool.
answer does not come to you, do not despair. The worlds of my garden are many.
Is this the way we were headed? Yes. We didn't even need to get the laser there, we could just use the jammer. All along. Fantastic. Okay. Goodbye, annoying level. Goodbye, entirely too big level, also. That was the main issue. It was just so big, I was like, I don't understand the solution space because I don't understand the space. Anywho. Bichromatic entanglement. I don't like that there's a hint thing right at the start. Okay, that's interesting. It's also interesting. So we're gonna take the blue light source and move it here. Good, good. We're gonna connect the blue to the blue door and set it down. I get this connector. Oh, I think this is gonna maybe not be too hard. We'll see though. And then we can remove this and oop. Maybe not. Maybe it's not easy. The question is, what can I remove? And what does this door do for me here? What I need next is I need red moving over here. If I remove red, that's probably fine, right? Hooray, okay. Can I remove the blue thing now? No, I can't. Too bad. I can, though. Just not the way I'm thinking. I can... yeah? I'm gonna remove you. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. What I want to do, though, is see if I can make use of that space somehow. It's just... Okay. No, no, no. Okay, when the door slams, it's going to be on the other side and it's going to keep that one connection going. So can we disrupt this now? If... Okay. This is a cool level. I'm probably gonna go to bed soon. Maybe not bed, but I'm probably gonna like shift out of puzzle mode soon and play other games for the night. But this isn't too bad of a puzzle in terms of like I respect it. Like I'm not having to wander all around everywhere. And that is incredibly a good thing. It's just a cool setup. If I remove this... Yes. What does happen if I grab two lasers at once? Okay, this is glitchy as hell. Can I remove one of these? Okay, so apparently not. Let's see, can we remove you? Hmm. Okay. Now we're gonna... Oof. Hmm. I don't think I'm thinking too rationally about this puzzle right now. I think this has to start out here. And then we've gotta connect this. And that. Is there any way we can connect those? I don't think we can. That is red, okay. Purple, red. Okay, we've got a spare laser right now. Hmm. This is crazy. Oh, this is such a crazy level. No, we're not gonna do that. Okay. What can I do here, though? And I don't like all these flashing colors. A little much. It is a little much. Oh, interesting. Um, eh. Okay, we're resetting this. See if an earlier... Whoa! Bichromatic entanglement. Okay. So we start out here. Good. Gives us some leeway. Then we get the blue. We're in good. Then...
When the truth will not reveal itself,
Oh, shut up.
perhaps it is best to seek it in another place.
No, no, no. This is perfectly fine. Hmm. Hmm. I was wondering if I could move this further that way and then have some sort of benefit, but I don't think that would serve our purposes in the way I'm hoping it would. I think I am going to stop after this level once I figure it out. I like it, but it's also driving me, like, uh... No, that's not going to work. In fact, I would be very disappointed if it did work. But I am kind of disappointed by the vroom, 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 vroom thing this level's doing. I mean, I get that it's kind of a cool idea in theory, but in practice, oh my gosh. Hmm. Yep, yep. Let's see, how can we get through this? Because what I want to have happen, like envisioning it in my head, we get some sort of superposition sort of thing going on, where we can get a laser that's somehow... Okay, so blue has to come from there, so we could move that laser maybe, so it's sitting over here, and then it keeps itself open in a shorter path? I don't know. So right now we're having to use two redirectors. Maybe we could get it down to one somehow. I just don't quite know how here. Ugh. Let's see. What if we did this and set this here? That's red. So how do we get these all going together? Okay. So this is blue. We connect the blue to the blue. And the red to the red. The other red. Set it down. And then this thing, we're gonna jump start somehow. I don't get how. Maybe it is too late for this puzzle. I don't know. I keep saying I don't know over and over. This is kind of my difficulty in sorts of puzzle games like this, where it's like, I don't really know what to do. I'm just kind of rubbing things together until something happens. Um, I've discovered there's weird behavior when you're cycling through lasers. I do have that. Settle this over here. Oh, they're friends. They're shooting beams back and forth. Oh, how cute. Yeah, how cute. How cute is that? Can I... only so much room I can give myself here. Yeah, that's about the angle, so I can... Okay. Hmm. Oh, I got a plan. Got a real, actual plan. So it's only getting a spurt of red is the thing. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, it's getting a little burst of red. This isn't opening at all. Okay. Blue. Red. Nope, that's not quite right. Problem is, both these need to be on in order to get through. So how do we do that? So we need one spare one to get through. I feel like it's going to be like both them shooting at once, but how? How is that going to do it for us? Oh, can we? No, I don't think we quite can. Huh? Ah, this is so tricky. Bichromatic superposition. I don't think changing the angle there is going to help. Removing this is going to cause there to be an issue where it breaks. And this slams shut. So what's going to happen? Okay. This laser is going to turn off, which is going to close this door. It's going to close access to these two doors. Okay, what if we try again with our idea of what if we put it on the inside? And then, what we do... the blue receptor, the red receptor, blue source, red... the red source? Did I do that already? Okay, we can walk through there. But... what? Standing in the way of this laser Okay, so... Blue, blue, blue? No, that isn't going to help. That isn't going to help any because it's going to... Mm, this just breaks everything, right? Yeah, cool. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. Go out. Oh, I got an achievement for leaving the puzzle. Interesting. Uh, let's see. How can I beat this puzzle? Is there some ghost I can find will tell me the answer? Oh, this is as good a thing to do as any. Oh, is this a different one? This is another set of stuff. Okay, cool. A simple principle. Heck. Okay. Though Stratton himself never used the term, his remark about the inescapable materiality of life, like the bronze giant Talos, even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood, ultimately became known as the Talos Principle. What seemingly enraged many of his contemporaries, and a significant number of later thinkers, is the principle's simplicity and unassailability, which, according to a fragment found in Miletus, cut through their rhetorical webs, which sought to tangle the listener with fanciful words and thoughts of the heavens like Alexander's sword through the Gordian knot. Diogenes Laertius makes mention of a dialogue by Anaximander, Anaximander of Chalcedon that expanded greatly on the Talos principle, but that work remains lost. Okay. Arcady Journal. Officially began work on Archive today. Contributors from every country on Earth while network connections last. Team intimidated by project scope but working hard. We'll be sharing space with Drennan and Sarabhi soon. Team. Look forward to meeting them. I don't know where I got the word soon. Post. 12 comments. Cheese Man 22. First. And Dragon Fairy. Seriously, Cheese Man, that was the best you could say? Lol. The Philosopher Queen. A great snapshot of the human species at its best and at its worst. At its worst, come on, it's just a comment. I'm not Stalin. Stalin was also a troll commenter. From the Infinite Monkey. Maybe you should cut the jokes. This is serious. The most serious thing that's ever happened. I think that's a great reason to joke around. Internet's working less and less. Goodbye, all. Bye. God bless you. Last. Huh. Okay. We're gonna exit. And at Laser Puzzle, I want to come back to it. But I think that maybe I do a different puzzle and then call it quits. We'll see how hard this is. I feel like I could be really getting into something though, and we're almost at 2 hours. I don't want to give up on that puzzle. It's just, oof, that was really, like, I think it's an interesting puzzle. Like, it seems like it should be less intractable than that other one was, because I more trouble with space and such, but I can see interesting things about this puzzle from here. But anyway, we're going to warp back to the hub so I can save and quit. And I thank you for joining me. We're just going to watch and see what happens here. And nothing in particular happens here. So we're going to see if we can stop the game. Yes, less than a minute ago. Okay, fantastic. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me on this journey. It's been interesting this time. I'm gonna have to think about how much I want to engage with the hex code because I don't know that it's like there's been some little interesting tidbits from it, but I'm not sure how vital it's going to be, and it is kind of frustrating me to have to go through with my setup and kind of transcribe those things for. I mean, right now it feels mostly like Easter eggs. Maybe it'll somehow play into some grand thing, but I think maybe I hold off for now, and then if I start feeling I really need it, then I begin to re-examine. Maybe I boot up the game, take a bunch of screenshots, run it through OCR of some kind that I manage to find, and then go from there. We'll see. We'll see what I want to do, but I appreciate you for continuing this journey with me. We did get a good number of levels done, even though it felt like we slowed down at the end and we had that really slow portion at the start. So have a wonderful rest of your day.